mental health in an unequal world, and which is predominantly the society that we live in. When you go to many of the estates, or basically anywhere in Kenya right now, and because we're black, and you talk about therapy or mental illness, it's hushed. I know people publicly struggling with bipolar disorder or depression that cannot talk about it because it's predominantly a white thing or it's a rich people thing. Let's also talk about the place and how expensive mental health to treat in Kenya is.
I don't think there is enough awareness when it comes to mental health. However, we have to acknowledge and appreciate the fact that it is there. Some of the ways we'd like to have or to put in place to be able to improve the situation: we need more affordable services. This is in terms of medication, this is in terms of treatment. We also need to have more staffing of trained counselors, trained psychiatrists, because at the moment in Kenya, there's just a handful. We also need to have facilities in place. As it is, we have one mental health facility covering quite a big number of people, and that is Mathare. All the rest are not very affordable.
What determines the tendency to have mental health issues is not determined by the kind of group, but it's a level of resilience and also how well you know about the stress management. For instance, like those who are gay or lesbian, many of them feel happy about themselves, many of them feel like enjoy being themselves. But on the other hand, they still have feeling of emptiness, and they feel a lot of pressure to handle their businesses or other things, so they tend to feel depressed.
Inequality, takes place on every level, I would assume, for us especially, and considering the costs, considering the time, and considering the level of exposure that Africans and Kenyans specifically have with mental health, I'd say it is very difficult to get to the point where you have conclusive information on what mental illness is going on in the African household.
At the end of the day, we need to talk about mental health. It does not discriminate the rich, the poor. It affects each and every one of us in very different ways. So we need to normalize talking about it, and there's a lot that needs to be done on the ground. So what I'd encourage us to do is let's pull our forces together and try and deal with what is on the ground, that is mental health.
Mental health for me is every day being comfortable and happy enough to do the responsibilities of my day.